Here's a Dinky 101 Thunderbird 2 I'm going to restore. This is quite an old one. It's got rivets here instead of screws. This shouldn't be confused with a later Thunderbird 2. This is a Dinky 106. You can see it's quite a lot bigger. These legs are also quite a bit thicker, and it's just a bit more robust than the older one. So this one's pretty rough. The legs are missing, so obviously nothing there to support it, so some reproduction legs for it. Paint wise, I've got some 61 Shamrock Green supplied by Steve Flowers. I've also got reproduction engines and a set of decals. I've also got a reproduction Thunderbird 4. Here's the original one. You can see there's a bit of difference. They look quite similar, but material wise the reproduction is a bit translucent, so it's quite easy to spot the difference there. So the first thing we'll have to do with this is drill these rivets out. I've got this special drill, which I'll try that, see how that gets on. That's the 2/2 split. I didn't actually use that fancy drill bit. I've just used this one because that fits right in that hole, so you know you're going to get the centre of the rivet. So interestingly, this top piece must have been painted, well, the whole thing must have been painted in 2/2. So that's unpainted. The whole of this has been painted. I just assumed it was painted together. Okay, so just need to take these springs out and the plastics, and then strip the paint, which I'll just use just a chemical paint stripper. That's all the paint stripped off, and I've dry fitted all the parts, the new legs and the engine pods. They just go in simply like that, and a spot of glue should hold them in place. And I got these, the end bits were loose, so you really had to file them down, and I found get a socket, push them in like that. That pops them in place. These legs, you'll see you pop them out. They don't exactly line up too great. You can actually see they've bent with the pressure of holding down. So I think these are a lot more flexible than the original legs would have been. I might try a different supplier, see if they're any better than these ones, or it might just all come out of the same factory. I'm not sure. So I drilled 2.5mm holes and got these slot head self-tappers. They're a bit more period correct than the Phillips head screws. This is still very loose. So I might get a reproduction door where these aren't quite so worn. So I think these aren't as worn. It might hold pod in place a little bit better. See what else have I done. I've made a mask to paint the cabin glazing. Just made this with a bit of foil and tape. I think I'll probably need to make another one. It's not the best job, but yeah, so once this is all painted green, just put this on and a bit of light blue over there. I think that's probably kind of how it was done in the factory. So I'll make a part 2 this video when I get some other legs and I've painted it.